don't stand on me fan, whatever you do. Because I was watching his policeman shoes. And started burlesque 4 years ago. It was one of my friends that said to me, do you want to do... Well, she asked me if I wanted to do poi. I said, you'll set fire to my weave. There'll be no poi. And then she said to me, do you want to try pole dancing? I said, I'm top heavy. That's not going to happen either. So a few weeks later, she came back to me and said, Dee, I found the perfect thing for you. And I said, what? Burlesque. The first class I went to, we were all speaking about the history of burlesque. Well, I want to get up and dance and I want to do this and that. So I thought to myself, is this all it's about? I hope I'm not paying for this. So the following week, that's when we started with the strip and what strip means, what it stands for, and the S is for suggest. So that's what you do on stage. You've got the strip in your head, suggest, tease, reveal, and pose. But there's no I. It's like the strip, but with no I. I worked at a care home for people with dementia, a private care home, and there's a residential bottom floor, dementia on the top floor. During the pandemic, I think it hit everybody. We didn't know. It was a very uncertain time for a lot of us. You'd be worried about, am I going to get COVID from a resident? And we had to wear the masks. And I'd do a 12-hour shift. But then as an end-of-life champion, you'd work that bit extra to make sure that those that were going to pass away wouldn't die on their own, because we couldn't have families in the care home. There was nobody that could sit with them, because you can't leave someone who's about to die and just go home off shift. You can't switch off. And I found I couldn't switch off, so I wasn't sleeping very well. But then I'd be up again to do another 12-hour shift. And so burlesque, when I knew I had a show or got a booking, that was my outlet to just forget everything, music in my ears, and just prance around. I love this song. I love it. I absolutely love it. The glue we use, Fabrifuse, loves it. This I'm trying to add the flowers in a certain way, and all that goes with my nipple tassels. So everything blends in together from the outside to the inside to the underneath, you know? Yeah, it's all hand done, everything's handmade. I don't really buy anything as they are. Buy the garment and decorate it myself and embellish it myself. It's a task and a half. These are for another act that I'm trying to get together. So we've got this one that goes on, just fits onto the head. So everybody gets new whistles, I put them on the table, so I better look a right plonker with all this on my head, don't I? Silk fans. So I used these at the weekend at the first Direct Arena. It was the Leeds Tattoo Expo. And that's where I did a family-friendly performance. I don't think I've ever done a family-friendly performance before, but it worked. We know it's a strip. We know the history of sex work and stripping. And it's not really a lot of females. It's, I think, more the male side. Are you doing this? And do you do that? And I'm always saying, no, educate yourself. Look at burlesque. It's from the 1800s and it originates in Italy. And there's a history of burlesque, and it's to make fun of and mockery. Yes, you take your top off, but you're not walking around and you're not swinging on a pole and getting guys to put £20 in your knickers throughout the night to feed yourself. I think it's the ignorance. There's an ignorance. Comments, remarks, sending genitalia in your inbox and thinking. And just recently, I was asked to show my vagina. And I said, oh, no, I'm sorry, I don't do that. I'm a performer. Go on, go on. I said, no, you're a stranger, but no, I don't do this. And then I was called a dirty nigger. My brother committed suicide 25 years ago. My brain couldn't accept that he was dead. So in my head, I thought he was working somewhere else. And that's how I coped with that loss. But then his anniversary was the November of the 25 years. And I think then it hit me, he's really, really gone. So in the February, I did this act, like I said, Melanie Monroe, Raise Your Glass, and I had all my friends there and some of my brother's friends. We had a table at the front and we had his picture on there and candles, and it was for him. And the whole of Barnsley, East Dean Working Men's Club, I think they felt it. They got goosebumps. I think they felt. They all got behind me on that act, and I don't know how I got through it. You know, I was shaking, I felt sick, I felt sad. And Ellie said to me, dear, you all right? You're not yourself? And I said, yeah, I'm fine. I've just got something in my head, do you know what I mean? And I don't think she'd ever seen me as quiet or concentrated, you know? When everybody raised the glass, it was just a moment for me. You know, and I think I cried actually when I came off stage. It was really emotional, it was really poignant, and it just, that was the one. That was the one.